Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Go on. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Ready. You want the mic. Here it comes. Here it comes.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Now it's Ingram. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
That's going to be a long day. 55's my guy, 55. It's been a long day for you.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Kill.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Motion. 51. Mike 51. I hope you brought your lunch, because I'm about to take you to school. 32.
From the gun, Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down, now they lose it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Whip. Express. Check safety.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller. 87 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Pick me up. Here we go. Kill. Shift. Watch the
Jackson now to throw on third down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line.
Mike's 59.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 35 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of deep.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
48 months. Yeah, let's get
Carr now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Smooth. 48. We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we gonna make the 48 right now. Let's go. Let's go, baby. They turn up.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. The open man here, Renfrow. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, he rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Mike 51. Here we go.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Markel Lee able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. An even 90 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Ravens 21, Raiders 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
36 to Mike. Hey, Alpha. Get that quarterback in line. Express. Mike, 36.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. They'll find his running back here, Richard. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Let's go. What now? Pick up the ball. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 734. Line 36. Raider 1. 65. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. That's right, man.
Carr to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Raider first down, 17 yards. On first down, Carr. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
6-18. Hey, dude. 36.
Throwing on first down is Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Jacobs able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check 43.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Again, it's Edwards. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Drive on. 51 on the ball.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check 24, check 24. 66, pull it, pass. 51 to
From the gun, Jackson. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
Raider one. Jim.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Watch the twist.
2nd and a yard. That's 14-yard line.
25. Check 25. Say. OP. Fresno. Express.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Raider one. Express. Line 36. We own them. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the slant.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and the running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Check. Express. Let's go right here.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
I'm here all day. Check. Purdue. Big Ed. Check 99.
So that'll back him up 5. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
7:34. Hey, I 7.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete here. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's Ingram. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Will Compton in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 36. 34.
Back to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms, and turned it loose towards him.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Raider 2. 29. 29. Bravo. 80 weapons. 36. Go on. Go on, D. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I got one.
To throw is Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Jacobs now. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw, Carr. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 2-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
Ready. 70 engine. It's free. Short. Mike 51. Mike 51. It's just me and you. It's just me. Mike.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.